I'm just thankful for the wrestling community as we're tight niche, and the guys that paved the way before me.
Congrats, man.
Thank you.
What's up, Jordan? Dylan Rush from Wrestlers Grind. How much do you love mixed martial arts?
I freaking love it. It's unbelievable. That's what I kept going back to my corner and saying, and my coaches were like, dude, mix it up. Your takedowns are going to open up your striking, but I just kept looking at them and smiling and being like, I love this. We're going to stand for the next 10 minutes, and bang, after that the first round, I'm like, I'm not getting a takedown. They're like, mix it in. I'm like, okay. And then after the second round, I came back, I'm like, I'm not getting a takedown. We're just going to sit here and throw down. So, it's very exciting. Your adrenaline spiking, but, man, I wish I had 30 more minutes in there, right? So this is something I can, I say I could do it forever, but, time catches up to everybody. So as long as I'm here and I'm able to do it and, put my flash on it, I'm going to be not just a wrestler. I'm going to become the best striker in mixed martial arts.
I believe it, man. I know you said Henry, your coaches, Henry and Robbie, and them were a little bit mad about you not going to take that. What do you think DC and Henry Cejudo would have to say about that performance?
They would tell me I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot because, one thing everybody has preached since I've been here, it's what got you to the dance, right? And it's been my wrestling, and I've been a very high-level dominant wrestler. But like I keep saying, this is mixed martial arts, and I want to become the best striker. I want to become the best grappler, not just the wrestler. So, there was flashes in there where I had to go and use my wrestling, and we were wrestling a little bit, but at the end of the day, I couldn't get myself to get the takedown, just kept releasing them and trying to strike. So for me, it's, do a better job of mixing it together and blending everything. And, that's something big that Cejudo preaches. And, you watch, guys like Daniel Cormier who have been to the high level and won double champ using his high-level wrestling with his striking. So not to say my wrestling won't get me there, it will. But I want to become more of a striker and give the people what they want to see.
It seemed like a pretty clear-cut victory for you, but were there a little bit any nerves, anything before the announcement of the decision, or were you supremely confident that you did enough to get that?
I was confident, you're never fully 100% confident when you leave it up to the judges. I know that from wrestling, right? And when refs get in matches, everybody has a different opinion and sees things differently. So, there was a point where I was sitting there in the center like, what did you do? You could have just dominated using your wrestling, but I'm very happy that I got the experience and just, get myself in there, get the time, and however they saw it, whether it was, I don't know the last two scores were maybe 29-28, but I can't be biased. He landed some shots, and I didn't get any knockdowns and, really no takedowns that I would consider takedowns. So it was a great fight, but definitely a lot more to improve on. And, in wrestling, I was dominant. I want to continue to be dominant in this.
It was almost a year in between your last fight and this one, 2 falls back in last August now here.
Right.
I'm sure it won't be the equally long layoff before your next one, but how much do you feel like you're improving with each day that passes and each camp that passes, even without being in the cage?
Man, leaps and strides. You go back and look at my Bellator debut. I might have thrown the ugliest overhand right and landed it, and I left that bout and I was like, man, I threw a good right hand, and I go back and look at it, I was like, that was terrible. Like, what was that, right? So, I'm going to go back and look at this, and there's going to be some things where I'm like, dang, I'm not as crisp and as sharp as I think I am, but that's motivation for me. You go back, you look, even in my Bellator debut, I landed that ugly overhand right straight to a takedown as soon as he started exchanging with me. Maybe I was really uncomfortable, but now I'm starting to get my feet under me. I'm fighting guys every day in the room that are killers that, I don't tell them, but they kick my ass every single day, right? Whether it's Jared Gordon or, Nick Lentz or Sean Soriano, but I'm taking from these guys. I'm watching the Jason Jacksons spar. I'm watching the Impa Consanguinized spar, and I have such great role models in there, and I'm working with guys like Robbie Lawler or Nick Lentz that, day by day I'm building confidence every single day, not just in, you know, my striking, but, you know, just becoming a mixed martial artist and becoming a better person.
It seems like MMA fans are starting to get behind you. The community is getting behind you, and also the PFL has definitely believed in you and supported you. Do you feel that support? Do you feel like the fans and the promotion, everyone's starting to get on that dude hype train?
Hopefully I can get even more behind that dude hype train, but, you know, little by little I'll keep winning their hearts over and keep putting on performances, and hopefully next time I step out I can put somebody out cold and get a KO and mix everything else a little bit together. But you know, like I said, it's my job to go out there and give the fans what they want, but also, you know, expect from myself to keep performing better and getting better and, you know, chasing down KOs and spectacular submissions and what people want to see, not just hugging and holding people, right?
So now, of course, you're representing the MMA community, and you spoke a little bit about this, but what does it mean to you to represent the wrestling community within the realm of mixed martial arts and show that you conquered that sport, now you're here to conquer this one?
It's everything, right? Like I said, even just in the mixed martial arts aspect, you know, I'm not just out there representing myself. I'm representing my team. I'm representing my family. I'm representing PFL, right, for everybody that's watching. So, you know, everybody's poured a little bit into my cup from the wrestling community, and it's helped mold me and make me who I am. Whether it's in wrestling or it's in mixed martial arts, I became a better person, a better human from it. And the love and support that I get from the wrestling community, it's only right that I can give back to them in a major way by becoming an MMA world champion.
Thank you, man. Congrats.
Thank you.
George, just one from me. So you mentioned probably your team getting on your case a little bit about